businesses. Yo, you see yourself. Hi everyone, this is the first time we're shooting our podcast with international students from Augustana University, and we're starting with the amazing person today with us, Rama. We're so happy to have you here, Rama, and thank you so much for being our first guest.
I'm glad that you thought about me.
Yeah. So we want to start by telling people a little bit about yourself. So why don't you go ahead and tell just a small introduction about yourself.
Okay, so hi everyone, again. My name is Rama Tusale Faka, but I know it's going to be difficult for you, so just label me as Rama. This is the simplest you can call me, right? And I'm an exchange student, so I'm there at Augustana for like 1 semester, which is almost ending. And well, I love food, animes, music, dancing, having fun. So yeah,
sounds cool. Yeah. So Rama, why don't you go ahead and tell us like one success story from your life that's like really important for you?
Okay. Every question gonna be like that difficult?
You can take your time, think, no pressure. We're all ears.
I think it has to do with luck. I consider myself as someone which is really lucky. Like as I told you, I come from a modest family, right? But then I get to do the schools that most children, like coming from poor family, they couldn't do. So I've been doing private school when I was like in primary school, which was not affordable for, my social class. I did one of the most famous school, military school grade school. And that was like for 5 years, and I went abroad to study, which has kind of given me a cultural background on how you like leaving the family, going to a new environment, getting used to that environment, and like facing culture shock.
Yeah.
Right? And when I came back for high school, I did again like a prestigious high school, and then I get to do the African Development University, which is literally the first liberal arts university in my country.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, Rama. Okay, you didn't bring this up, but we know that there is a huge project that you have and you're working on, and back home, like it is actually a big deal, and like I guess like our audience can see how perfect is your outfit and look today, and there is a reason behind that because you're learning something really interesting. So talk about that. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I do. How you guys do I don't know, FBI check, background check or something?
Of course.
Sure.
We have people.
Okay, now I'm getting scared. Anyways, yes. And she mentioned that the project we have is called Gimbia. Gimbia, which is a brand, Gimbia, which is a beauty center, Gimbia, which is back in Niger, Gimbia, which is the startup we're starting with my friends. And what we do is makeup. Yeah, I'm just learning. Anyways, so Gimbia is really a huge part of our lives. And we actually started the project in 2008. Well, the initiator, we're 4 on the team, and the initiator, Hawa, she started it like very quickly when she was in high school.
Oh, wow.
Right? And like we joined the team, me and 2 of my friends, we joined the team like in 2018, as I was saying.
Yeah.
But then Gimbia right now is focus on 2 aspects of things. Yeah. First of all, we have like our cosmetic brands, which I use, like the eyeshadow that you can see here. I use them, and that was the product which comes from the the Queen's Palace.
Basically, you have a brand and a running business.
Yeah. And the second part is the beauty center, which we have inaugurated just last month. And
congratulations on that. That was so amazing.
Thank you. I just wish I was there. But then, yeah, the services we offer like body massage, you know, shaving, hairs, nails.
Yeah, all types of self-care.
Yeah,
that's so cool. That's like, I strongly believe that's a huge achievement, considering we're only getting our bachelor's degree and just like university students running businesses. Yeah, that's really cool. So after all of that work and all the studies that you have back home, you told that you had some previous experience of traveling internationally, but I believe it wasn't as big and as far as it is like to be in the States.
It was definitely not as far.
Yes. So like, what's one thing that like after coming to the States you think like was very different for you and was the hardest thing to adapt to?
The food. Oh my god.
That's exactly what we expected to hear.
I know lots of people are going to talk about this, but seriously, so far for me is the food. Like the main things were the food and the weather. I come from a very warm country, so getting used to the cold is really difficult. But then the cold is good for our skin tones and stuff. But then anyways, you know. But the food, I'm used to eat extremely spicy food.
And would you say that that was the biggest culture shock for you, or is there something else that...
No, that's not that was not the biggest. Well, coming here, I'm Muslim. So coming here, I knew that I was not gonna see a lot of Muslim fellows.
Yeah.
But then I didn't expect it to be like lower than that, you know. So I don't know, you kind of feel kind of alone when you're the only Muslim girl or like one of the two.
I see.
Yeah.
So what about like relationships with people? Was it easy or hard for you to like after the change? Because like when we came here, we were already kind of in the early stages of our adulthood. So we had a lot of friends, family, and our social system was kind of constructed back home. But then we come to this new country, everyone is new, everything is new, and you just need to build up relationships from the very beginning. How was it for you?
I think it was kind of hard for me, and that's still something like I'm working on. I don't know. What was your first impression when you saw me?
Yeah, I was like, I just thought that my first impression of you is when we actually started chatting about your business, and I was like, oh my god, this girl is so cool. What have I done? Yeah, that was like really cool. That's like the first thing.
Yeah, so I don't know, because I'm like tall. You know?
Yeah,
right now I'm on heels, but then I'm like super tall, so people assume, oh my god, she's so tall. Like, you know, I'm not in people's head, but this is the way I perceive people's feelings towards me when they see me the first time. They don't really get to know me for who I am, and I think that's a kind of barrier because
I see.
I'm really outgoing, really friendly. Most of the time.
We know that. I approve. That's true.
Most of the time. And sometimes I can be just too much for people, you know. Yeah, that's extrovert people. They can be just too handy sometimes.
I don't think that's the case. I really, I don't know, like,
Anyway, so I think there is partially that.
And like with all of that stuff, I think there was a lot of like other sources for all of us. We on daily basis with all the classes and socializing, trying to maintain all the different aspects of our life, we can sometimes be stressed, and that's like completely okay. But we want you to share some stress coping mechanisms that you use to make a bad day a good day. I don't know, like, what do you do?
Yeah. I was literally like, today was supposed to be the day I was supposed to be like doing some assignments ahead of time, you know, and I went to the dining hall, and I'm sorry for the language, someone pissed me off, you know, and I was like, how rude. And
I'm
I
sorry
went
for
and
that.
yeah, I don't know, I'm the kind of person, just one thing can be bugging me. It's gonna be like, boom, you know. Yeah, I need to know how to minimize stuff. Anyway, so I took it really to heart, and then when I went back in my room, I was like, such a shitty.
Okay.
Anyways, don't put that on the camera. So when I went, I was like, okay, Rama, you're fine. Today is Saturday.
Okay.
Let's just take care of ourselves. So I did my routine, like taking care of myself, arranging my nails, polishing my shoes. I love shoes. Anyway, and after doing that, I started setting up for my makeup. Then I just contacted you to be sure if we're gonna have the interview. So to make I don't know, a moody day, a better day, I listen to music, I do my makeup, and most of the time I watch animes.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Self-care, just some time for yourself, definitely. Yeah, and like you're coming from Niger, right?
Yes.
And
Niger, not Nigeria, people. Not Nigeria, Niger. Yes, thank you.
Okay, so we talked about like your story. How did you ended up coming here, being in the States? What do you like here about now? And what are some things that bother you? But we also want to know about what's Rama's future. So like in 10 years, how would you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh my God.
I know.
Okay, 10 years. This is not the moment to be pessimistic, Rama, okay? Just chase those thoughts away. Anyways, in 10 years, I don't know how, but I'm going to be rich. Yes. If you are in a business major, money.
Yeah.
So, being rich, okay? Having, in 10 years, you said,
yes.
2 kids.
2 kids?
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Having my family, living a bit far away from my family, you know, all that family drama, that's not for me.
Okay.
At all. So, having a job that will fit with my time for my family, but also I see myself in Gambia too, like, because taking me from 10 years from now is going to be also taking Gambia 10 years in the future. So I see also Gambia, like, our start of becoming bigger, having I don't know, maybe some spots in the bordering countries, and also having put in place our social venture, which is like kind of women taking care of women. So yeah,
that's a great point. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing.
If you're gonna give me more than that, please. Thank you.
Yeah, that sounds good. And if there was like something that you would like bring from the past, one thing, what would it be? Like, bring from the past, and then what is one thing nowadays that you really admire and you wish will always stay in the world all the time?
Does it have to be a thing?
Anything that comes to your mind with that question. It can be something touchable, something untouchable. Yeah.
No, what I mean,
anything.
Can it be people?
Yes. Why not? Anything.
Yeah, because I think if it's like things, they come and they go. But then, well, people come and go too. But, you know, if I were to bring something from the past, it's definitely going to be my father. Because I want to see me as I am today. And I want to see if he's going to be proud or not. So that's definitely going to be my father. And I'm going to take him and my mother for the future. Yeah.
I'm sure I'm very sorry for your loss, but I'm sure he's looking, and there is no other way but to be proud of you. So, honestly, I hope so. Thank you for sharing that. And then we have actually prepared a few quick questions. So these are very quick. You don't need to think about too long. You just say the first thing that pops out in your mind. Okay? Okay, let's start. If there was one thing that you could erase from the world right now, what would that be?
Hate.
So, what is one thing that you've promised to yourself and you haven't done yet?
Pray on time. Every single day, Rama.
If there was one thing that you could keep forever, guarantee for your entire life, what would that be?
Faith.
That's so deep, Rama. You give me goosebumps, honestly. That's just amazing. And is there a promise that you've given to yourself and you have not done yet?
Yeah. Get better in your head.
Okay, yeah. I hope you succeed with that. And I'm sure you will.
I hope so.
Because you've succeeded with so many things so far. It's just, so young and so beautiful. Yeah, so thank you so much, Rama, for being today with us during this interview. It was amazing to talk to you, as always.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed the talk.
Thank you. Me too. I think I have smiled for more than the past few weeks now that I'm here.
I'm glad you said that. Yeah, and then I really hope that audience enjoyed it too. And yeah, thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Okay? It's gonna look really weird. But we don't care.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Naira.
Thank you.